What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hammerdown Motorsports. Here we are in the Hammerdown Motorsports shop. And yes, I made a somewhat impulse buy, but it's something that's very exciting. You might be able to hear it in the background, but we did go ahead and buy ourselves something that maybe every child might have dreamed of having. At least I never thought that it would be even possible to have this in my own possession, to have at my disposal, but we do have a commercial industrial Slurpee machine in the shop. Now, did we need one? No, we definitely did not need one, but the want was there, and I have a little bit of an affliction with auctions, and sometimes it's a good thing. It's always a good thing. I mean, sometimes you find the craziest things at auctions, but what we ended up doing is seeing this online, and I had a number in my head, and then it just kind of went higher, and the kids got excited, and then we ended up with it for maybe a little more than I wanted to spend, but it was unused, and here it is. We have it in the shop. Money is spent, can't get it back now, so we have this available to us, so we're gonna have a whole lot of fun making slushies and just kind of making this just a fun part of the shop. So if you did find me because of the slushy machine, normally we do automotive related YouTube stuff here in the man cave, where I've become more of a child than a man, which is totally okay with me because I just like to have fun sometimes. And sometimes you just want to have those things that made you excited when you were a kid, especially when you're getting a little bit older and your kids are starting to enjoy the things that you enjoyed when you were a kid. And maybe nowadays, it's not the same as it used to be like when I was younger. I mean, I'm 40 years old, so I was born in the early 80s. And a lot of the stuff has changed, like stuff like this. Do you guys ever see candy machines anymore in stores? I mean, maybe they're there, maybe they don't look like this if they are there at all. I mean, everybody's worried about germs. Everybody's worried about, you know, who touched the candy, how long has it been in there, all that kind of stuff. We didn't worry about stuff like that when we were kids. So I have a stack of quarters for my kids. When they come down, they're being good. They get a quarter, they can put it in the machine, twist it up, get some Mike and Ike's, which if you guys watched the last episode where we talked about this, we wanted to get runts, but we can't find them, but the search continues. Just having these fun little things in the shop is just something that I do enjoy, and the slushy machine is definitely one of those things as well. So now that we have our other two flavors here, we actually have watermelon is the green, cherry is the red. My kids picked those out, and the watermelon is a little on the sweet side. It's not super watermelon-y, but other people really liked it. The cherry is more my favorite, but I think we're gonna go and try to find some cherry Coke in 2-liter bottles, and then let's fill up the third one, because if we gotta clean 2, we might as well clean 3, and see how that all turns out. And here we are cruising in the Rubicon in the Pennsylvania landscape. We do have some of the beautiful leaves left on the trees, but they're not gonna be here long. A couple windstorms and we're gonna be to the kind of depressing look of how things are in the wintertime. Well, we tried. We tried for the cherry Coke, and we got the wild cherry Pepsi because all they had was regular Coke, so that's all right. We'll roll with the Pepsi, see how that does. So if you're wondering as far as like cost to fill one of these things up, it's really not that bad. The jugs of syrup at the restaurant store are like $8 or $9, and you get quite a bit of use out of one jug. And then if you want to fill it up with Pepsi like what we're doing today, so hopefully this works out well, it is, well, at the gas station, so obviously a little bit paying a premium there. We're at about, I think it was like $8, something like that, for 6 liters, which is gonna be the minimum fill level, like what we had the other stuff at. So let's pour this stuff in the machine and see what happens. I don't know if we need fizz in here, but yeah, we're just kind of going with it. All right, so the Pepsi went in at about 122 on my phone. So we're gonna check this in probably about 20 minutes and just kind of see. I mean, a few minutes have passed, but yeah, it says, yeah, 125 right now on my phone. So let's go back in about 20 minutes and try to check it out. In the meantime, I'm gonna try some of this watermelon. I did go ahead and I bought some little Slurpee cups, and I bought some bigger ones too, just because sometimes people are like, nah, I don't want a Slurpee, but if you show them a cup like this, they're like, yeah, I'll have a Slurpee. Just kind of one of those things that I've discovered. People don't want to commit to the full Slurpee, but just a little taster, you're good to go. One thing I did notice too, like it's a little different, the consistency. I don't know if it's just this machine or maybe the temperature that it's at or the amount of liquid that I have in here, being that it is a little on the low side. Right now it was starting to pile up in the front, so I put it on standby just so it would stop freezing it, because you don't want to have all that evaporator just kind of sitting there without anything on it. So I just put it in the standby mode so this can kind of melt down now, being that we don't have that much in there. But this is kind of the consistency that you get, and it wouldn't be complete without the straws. All this stuff I got at the restaurant store too, so basically you can be like your own restaurant if you want to, and you can enjoy delicious treats with even a spoon on the end of your straw. It's magical. It's just, it really is. You won't know it till you try it. Even in fall, this is just a little taste of magic, a little bit of your childhood magic. Because, I mean, honestly, a lot of the magic in this world existed when you were a little kid, and you're just kind of like, when you get older, you want to rekindle that a little bit. Even in your own kids, yes, but let's be honest, we're enjoying it for ourselves a little bit too. I know they're going to be excited when they get home from school that we're going to try the cherry Pepsi one, but watermelon, it's pretty much grown on me too. It's actually pretty good. I gotta say, it is still pretty good though, but kind of more so that you left a bottle in your car in Canada and it froze. Kind of slushy, rather than your, actual slushy from the convenience store. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this video. It was just kind of a fun one, kind of going around doing a little experimenting with our new toy here in the shop. Just want to share that with you guys. If you have any questions, if you're looking to get one of these, definitely drop that in the comment section. Or if you have any advice for me, if you have one of these at home, definitely drop some of those helpful hints and try to make the absolute perfect slushy, because that's really just kind of, I guess, what it's all about when you have one of these at your disposal. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, keep that hammer down and keep your slushy down too. See you guys in the next one.